Good evening. Welcome to Midwest Sports Now here on the Midwest Sports Net YouTube channel. I'm Joey McWilliams. I am glad to get to visit with you tonight. It's a Saturday night. College football is really gotten underway. Division II's gotten underway this week. We're going to concentrate tonight on NAIA here on Midwest Sports Net, where we concentrate specifically on small college sports. We do a lot of Division II and a lot of NAIA coverage. So I appreciate you watching tonight. All right, let's go to the NAIA volleyball first. We have the Midwest Sports Net Top 25, and we can run down a lot of what's happened today. We do have some games and matches still in progress. Then we'll get to NAIA football here in just a moment. Again, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate that. It does help us grow, and so that we can get bigger and better content to you. We want to do that, but we're having fun. So that's the cool thing here tonight. Saturday night, we mentioned, and we will get to NAIA volleyball right now. Let's start with the number one team in the country. Our number one team is the Jamestown Jimmies. Jamestown at number one with another victory today, defeated Hope in 3 sets. Jamestown has not lost a set all year long. 9-0 right now are the Jimmies, and they're the number one team in the country in the Midwest Sports Net ranking. Number two is Midland, up to 12-0 now overall. And Paul Gieselman has now topped the 500 win mark. He has 500 career victories. Midland's coach doing a fantastic job. Defeated William Jessup today and was taking on Columbia College. We don't have a final from that one yet. And there are a few matches that have been going on today, different festivals that are taking place across the country, and still some scores that we don't have just yet. So if we have a chance to get them to you, we will. Number 3 is Park. The Pirates have fallen to 4-2, split on the day with a loss against Viterbo in 3 sets, coming back a little bit later and defeating Dakota State in 4. So Park falling to 4-2 now with a 1-1 afternoon. Viterbo at 11-1 right now, defeated Park a little bit earlier in 3 sets. We talked about that. Also taking on the College of St. Mary, and we hope to have a score on that. We'll see if we can find one for you a little bit later on. Anyway, Viterbo now 11-1 on the year, trying to move to 12-1. That would be a top 25 matchup going right now. College of St. Mary with a big victory a little bit earlier this week against Concordia, playing in the GPAC, down 2-0 earlier this week, came back for the reverse sweep. So the Flames are doing a great job. We'll get to them in just a moment then. Missouri Baptist not playing again until September 8th, and 5-2 now after being number one for a while. Dropped a couple of matches. They're at our number 6 spot right now. Providence from Montana, 7-1. Lost to Doane a little bit earlier this week. The Tigers tripped them up yesterday and defeated Concordia 3-0. Now, Concordia, it's been a little bit of a rough stretch for the past week. So the Bulldogs dropping to 4-3 will come down to them. Providence at number 7, Dordt at number 8. Marion, and Dordt won't play again till next week. Marion will start its Crossroads League play next week as well. Hey, Josh, thanks for watching tonight, man. I appreciate the comment there. And Bellevue won't play again until next week. Dordt at 6-0, Marion at 9-0, Bellevue at 5-0. Concordia, we said 4-2 coming into the day, now 4-3. With the loss to Providence, and that in 3 sets. Northwestern of Iowa at our number 12 spot is at 6-0. We do not have scores from the Red Raiders yet today. We know they were in action, so we'll try to get scores if we can. We'll find out. Indiana Wesleyan didn't go to the Bellevue tournament. Don't have official word on that. We've seen that happen 2 or 3 times with some different teams over the course of the past week or so. Usually it's an issue with COVID protocols. I can't say that for sure because we don't have that down, but it is likely, or that's what the evidence has been showing. Indiana Wesleyan next will play on September 8th, taking on St. Francis of Indiana. Our number 14 team, Central Methodist, currently playing the number 15 team, Oklahoma City. Central Methodist at now 7-0, defeated Westmont in 5 sets today. Oklahoma City at 2-3 now, lost to Montana Tech, the number 17 team, in 4 sets a little bit earlier. So Central Methodist and Oklahoma City squaring off against one another right now. IU Kokomo in the number 16 spot, 6-2 now with a pair of wins today, defeated Cornerstone in 5 and Concordia, Michigan in 3. Montana Tech moves to 8-2, and that's with the win over OCU and another match going on right now. Bethel, Indiana. Bethel is now on a 10-match winning streak. The Pilots are 12-1 on the season, defeated Indiana Tech today and Cornerstone today as well. Columbia College going the other way now. After opening the season at 7-0, Columbia College, the Cougars have dropped 3 straight and fell to life today 4-1. Another match was being played up in Sioux City, and that yet without a score. Number 20, Coastal Georgia moves to 9-0, defeating Bryan today and defeating Pikeville today, both in 3 sets. And actually, Coastal Georgia has played Pikeville in each of the last 2 days and come away with wins both times. Number 21, Mobile at 8-0 will play again on September 7th. Number 22, Westmont, 5-5 with 2 losses today, fell to Central Methodist in 5 sets and fell to Texas Wesleyan in 5 sets as well. Number 23, Thomas More, the Saints on an 11-game winning streak now. They've won 11 straight matches to open the season, and the Saints defeated Siena Heights today in 4 sets and Spring Arbor today in 4 sets. Emily Mose with 33 kills on the day. College of St. Mary's, the number 24 team, now moving up to 11-1, defeated Lincoln College today. Talked about that big win earlier in the week against Concordia, taking on Viterbo right now. So there's a big top 25 match going on right now. And our number 25 team, Arizona Christian, had a match with Embry-Riddle today that was canceled. So Arizona Christian at 6-0 on the year. They'll stay right there, our number 25 team. A couple things of note. We will be following Southwestern Assemblies of God. The Lady Lions doing well and continuing to roll. Hastings still undefeated now in double-digit wins. I think the Broncos are at 11-0, and so we'll be following them. Embry-Riddle had the game canceled with Arizona Christian today. Embry-Riddle at 7-4 on the year, and Grandview finally won. Grandview picked up a victory earlier this year. Grandview in the top 10 of the preseason poll lost its first 7 matches, so that of note. Something there if you're a Vikings fan. So that's a look at college volleyball. I think we'll go back here in just a moment and see if we can find anything with those matches that were taking place and may still be taking place right now. Let's go ahead and go on to football. And we'll look at football now. The NAIF Ball preseason top 25 poll. And this according to the NAIF Ball, the number 1 team in the country. And a few of these games are Thursday night games. We'll try to get as many scores as we have for you because there are a number of teams that are still playing, number of games still going on. You know, you get into September, and with the heat, a lot of these college football games, especially small college football games in the month of September and maybe into October a little bit sometimes too, they're going to be starting their games a little bit later on in the day, not the afternoon matches we'll be seeing in mid to late October and through November and beyond. So later games going on today. Lindsey Wilson, the top team in the country, defeated Weber International to go to 1-0 now, 58-7, the Thursday night win for the Blue Raiders. And when you talk about Lindsey Wilson, you have to talk about Cameron Dukes, 14 of 22, 134 yards passing on the day, a pair of touchdowns, no picks. Likely did not see a whole lot of time in that game as well. Number 2, Morningside. That game is still going on. In the third quarter, the score we had in that game was the Mustangs all over Concordia of Nebraska in a GPAC game, 56-0. That was a third quarter score. And I am looking to see if we can find that score again. We'll come back to it. Northwestern, our number 3 team. Northwestern, the Red Raiders, now 2-0 on the year, defeated Hastings today, 45-10. And if you were concerned about the Red Raiders without Tyson Koima, don't be concerned right now. Red Raiders are 2-0, and Blake Fryer stepping in. Another solid day for Fryer today in his second start. 17 for 24 passing, 293 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick. So Northwestern, the number 3 team in the country, last year's runner-up nationally, continuing to do well to start the season. Grandview opens the season with a win, and that one in league play. A Hart matchup as Grandview defeated Benedictine 41-20. Johnny Sullivan back at the helm for the Vikings. 14 of 23 passing, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Vikings are now 1-0 on the year. Looking back and trying to get that Northwestern score. Well, no, it was the Morningside score we were looking for there. And we'll just keep on looking for that and see if we can get you some more information then. How about that? Let's go ahead and move on. Kaiser, our number 5 team, defeated Cumberland today 45-6. Jack Strauss, 19 of 29 passing, 353 yards, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Concordia, Michigan don't have a score there. Marion falls to 0-1 on the year, but taking on a top 25 team in NCAA Division II in Tiffin and falling to the Dragons today 34-10. Johnny Williams for Marion had 4 catches for 104 yards. The number 8 team in the country, according to the NAIF ball preseason poll, is Reinhardt, and that's another team playing up a national affiliation or two, taking on Kennesaw State, a Division I FCS school. 35-25 the final score as Reinhardt falls to Kennesaw State. Billy Hall with 128 yards rushing and a pair of touchdowns for Reinhardt today. Again, now 0-1. Our number 9 team is Olivet Nazarene, and the Tigers defeated Siena Heights today 20-17. It was Jason Freeman with 16 tackles for Olivet Nazarene, who needed just about all of them today to hold on for a 3-point win over Siena Heights. 16 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks for Freeman. The number 10 team is Dickinson State, and Dickinson State also played up an affiliation taking on Black Hill State, a bit of a rivalry game there. It was close, but Black Hill State comes away with a 30-24 win. Drew Bodecker for Dickinson State at the helm, 16 of 24 passing, 279 yards, and a touchdown. Bethel from Kansas, the Threshers pick up a win in their first game of the season. It was a Thursday night game. Defeated McPherson 24-0. Landon Barnes now starting at quarterback for Bethel, and Barnes with 126 yards rushing and a pair of touchdown runs as well. Bethel with the win on Thursday. Baker is now at 2-0. The Wildcats are number 12, and they defeated William Penn today 47-21. J.D. Woods, who has been around since the first Bush administration, I think. J.D. Woods with 14 carries for 110 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns today. The number 13 team in the country fell today in what is likely the biggest upset. And I know there were some other losses a little bit higher up the ranking, but those were against teams in a higher affiliation. This one, Dordt falls to Midland 25-24. And for the Warriors, Midland gets all 25 of its points in the fourth quarter and wins on the final play of the game. Kenneth Carr to E.J. Stewart, a 25-yard touchdown pass. The Warriors go for 2. They get it and win 25-24. Midland upsets Dordt in GPAC play. So the defenders fall to 0-1. St. Francis of Indiana, no results there. Number 14, number 15, College of Idaho today fell to Rocky Mountain 33-30. Jack Rice for College of Idaho, 17 carries for 106 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Georgetown's at number 16. We have no results for Georgetown or Roosevelt at number 18. Number 17, Benedictine, we've already talked about. The Ravens falling to Grandview 41-20. For Benedictine, Garrett Kettle, the quarterback, 14 of 31 passing, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Joel Osborne in his first game as coach at Benedictine, replacing a legend there. And Osborne from Northwest Missouri State comes over, falls in his first game. It's a long season, though, and I know that he does know that. Number 19, Kansas Wesleyan picks up the win, 65-7 over Friends in KCAC play. Aaron Jenkins receiving catches, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lots of other players with stats today for Kansas Wesleyan. And the Coyotes pick up a win in week 1. Arizona Christian now taking on Texas Wesleyan. Sooner Athletic Conference play right there. That game is active. And we had a first quarter score just a moment ago. Arizona Christian on top of Texas Wesleyan, 7-6 in the first. By the way, it's gone final in Morningside, 63-7. Morningside over Concordia from Nebraska. So the Bulldogs fall to the Mustangs. And I was going to talk about Joe Dolinchek's numbers, so let's do that now. How about some ridiculous numbers on the day? 29 of 35 passing for Dolinchek, 461 yards, 5 touchdown passes, and no interceptions. So a fantastic day for Dolinchek today. Again, that is now a final 63-7 for the Mustangs. The perennial powers go to 1-0 on the season, and Concordia falls to 0-1. Michael Miner with 12 carries for 41 yards, and Zach Norton, 7 receptions, 176 yards receiving, and 2 touchdown catches. Reed Juergensmeyer, another 7 receptions on the day, and another player to be in triple digits receiving with 108 yards and a touchdown catch. And how about this? Austin Johnson, almost a third player in triple digits receiving today, 97 yards, 6 catches. He also had 2 touchdown receptions as well. So Morningside, that's gone final. They defeat Concordia 63-7. And still looking for that Arizona Christian score. We don't have that right now. Try to get that if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to get that one a little bit later. They were up on Texas Wesleyan 7-6. Eastern Oregon, number 21 today, picks up the win over Montana Western 35-28. Kai Wynn was 23 of 34 passing, 283 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no picks. The number 22 team, Southeastern of Florida, fell today to Faulkner 31-14. The Eagles with the big win there. Cade Young, 16 of 33 passing for 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Number 23, Avila, was on top of Tabor a little bit earlier today. And Avila's Malik Nesbitt, how about this? 23 carries for 144 yards rushing and 5 touchdown carries on the day. No word on St. Xavier. And number 25, Ottawa, Arizona, taking on Lyon. And that game is also going on or set to start. Yeah, it was set to start just a little while ago. And we look at this, and OUAZ all over the Scots in the first quarter. It is 27-0 Ottawa over Lyon right now. Austin McCullough, 7 for 9 passing, 155 yards passing. This game is not out of the first quarter yet. 3 touchdown passes as well to 3 different players. So Austin McCullough coming back with a vengeance. You know, OUAZ fell to Arizona Christian last year and did not pick up that conference title. You have to think that's one that they've been talking about there for quite a while in camp and prior to right now. So that one could be a big one. Number 25, OUAZ, a big win, or excuse me, a big lead over Lyon right now in the first. The score 27-0. One other team I think that we need to watch for and be looking out for, Valley City State picks up a win today. Minnesota, Moorhead, a Division III school there. Valley City State moving to 2-0 on the season, may make its way into the top 25 poll, and we'll see how that all plays out, the NAIA F-ball poll. All right, we were going to go back and look and see if there were any other scores from around the country, at least in the top 25. In the NAIA. And we're scrolling through some of these here to see what is online at the moment. Talked about IU Kokomo's win. Hastings still undefeated. And I don't believe we're going to get those scores after all. So that'll be fine. We'll stick with that. Main thing that you would need to know there is coming away from tonight. Top 5 teams. Jamestown hasn't yet lost a set. Midland, a big win. And Paul Gieselman this week coming away with his 500th career victory. You know, that's 2 coaches in close proximity to picking up their 500th win at the same time. We had a chance to interview both of them actually this week. And Allison Jones-Olson for Columbia picked up her 500th match victory as well this past week. Park losing today, 4-2 now on the season are the Pirates. Number 4, Viterbo moving to 11-1. We still don't have a College of St. Mary score there. That one could determine how the top 5 rounds out. And Corbin taking on Eastern Oregon today as well. So that is our show for right now. I want to say thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be live streaming as well right here on the Midwest Sportsnet Challenge. Now, if you've been watching this on Facebook or on Twitter, thank you very much. If you haven't watched it on YouTube, please do, and please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll have a lot of Division II information tomorrow as well as things got underway all around the country on Thursday night with volleyball and with soccer. I think had gone on maybe a little bit earlier. Football getting underway too. We'll have some scores. We'll have some stats. That'll be Division II tomorrow. Don't forget our new ranking for NAIA volleyball for this coming week will be online on Monday, and we will talk about it here as well and talk about what looks like it could be a new top 5. Very likely will be a new top 5. We will see how this all shakes out. So thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate that. And if we haven't talked about your favorite team, let us know in the comments section. Let us know what the scores are and stats that we need to know, and we will keep up with that as well. I'm Joey McWilliams. Thank you very much for watching this Midwest Sports Now live stream here on Midwest Sportsnet. God bless you. Have a great night.